So,
Go ahead. It's on. It's live now.
okay.
Okay, you can talk.
Okay. I'm partially talking to myself and talking to you. All right. I'm gonna drop something in the chat, and maybe this, and you can. This was my impetus for wanting to do this. Okay. Okay. I just dropped the site in the
Let me see if I can pull this up.
chat.
And this is a website?
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to make images like that?
Right. And backgrounds. And so when I liked what they did, and I was going to paint it freehand, and then I said, okay, there has to be a way to do this in Canva or some other program.
So where it says Shify, that's basically what you want, that type of elements.
No, I don't want the I only want the background.
Also, like the orange with the dots and such like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And not
sweetie.
even the dots, just the colorway. And my thought, and I'm not sure, this might have been done in code.
Nah.
Isn't that just like the gradiated color?
Yep, that's exactly all it is.
Okay.
So, I am going to. So for those that are watching on YouTube, probably like, she just got off of here. We are going to help create this amazing colored background for Zawadi. All right, so what I'm doing now, I'm not changing nothing. Hopefully you can see me on.
And so now I should click on YouTube and on the banner?
No, that's Cindy Lou's channel. Mine would have to be put up there.
Okay, so how can I follow you?
Let me remove this link. Let me see if I can grab it off myself.
Okay.
As I said, it's a little bit harder when you're in your phone. But
I understand totally.
Yeah, but it's worth it later. That's how you have to look at it.
I understand totally.
So it's here. Share the link. Copy the link. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Nope. Oh, I'm horrible today. And I can't remember how to pull the link up. It's Pngcreates. And I'm trying to remember how to get.
Pngcreates, okay.
That's me.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with the skirt I got. Pngcreates.
And for some reason, I don't remember how to pull this in here. Well, I'm gonna have to get Cindy Lou to give me a new tutorial. Because this is not a good, it's not a great thing.
Okay, I think I found you.
It's live and it says backgrounds.
Actually, no. I found
It says
your own PNG file using Canva. That's not it.
Nope. It's Pngcreates is my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And it says Canva tutorial layered backgrounds.
Okay.
I am really floored at how I don't have a way that I know of to add that in here.
Yes. Create. Okay. Create. Okay. Oh, this is a nativity scene.
Yeah, that was the one we just did. That would be
Okay,
me. You just see a blank
background.
Yep, that's you. That would be for you.
I appreciate you.
All right, so we're just gonna get started. I can't. Hi, Toya. Thank you for coming into the room. So what we're doing in this one. All right, so you're gonna have to turn the volumes off on YouTube.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
So are you at you currently are the soap and water?
Am I
Or
currently?
am I I feel like I'm looking at another video.
There should be just a white screen. You should say something that says "Wish you the best Christmas," and that's it. You should see a Canva screen.
Okay, so let me go back because clearly that was not it.
It should say that I'm live.
Oh, you know what? Okay, and I did see something live, and I clicked on it.
Yep.
But it. Okay, so he creates Canva tutorial.
And it said layered backgrounds. That's me.
Okay. Right. Okay, this is you.
Yep. All right. So now that we
Yes,
have got
okay.
you situated, that's amazing because I am quite disturbed as to why I can't put that in there. Because now I'm gonna be all day trying to figure out how to add that in there. Why I can't add it in there. But anywho, so the biggest thing is we're trying to make your painted scenes. I'm going back to the what color are you looking for?
Turquoise.
Turquoise, and what's the other color? Or just a gradient?
Turquoise and yellow.
Let me see if we can find it.
Turquoise gradient and then some yellows. Yellow, yeah. I finally figured it out, but
did you?
She got it on her own.
Where's it
I
at?
put it in the chat.
Oh, I work with the chat. I must say there is another way that they do it, and I cannot figure it out. And I'm like, I don't care for that. And I'll call Cindy Lou later, be like, look, I didn't like that. I'm gonna figure it out.
Underneath the video, there's a share button. So when you click on that, you have to click more so that you could copy the link.
I copied the link, but I'm trying to put the link in the Clubhouse.
Oh, well, since I'm not a moderator, I can't.
Oh, how about
that?
Well,
you have to click on the three little dots on the top. Right? And then
it just says member, anyone else can join. That's it.
Did that work?
Oh, you know what? Duh. I'm not going to tell you how.
It's on the top there now.
Just keep me in prayer. It's late, ladies. That's all I can say.
You know, let me tell you, whatever it is, it's good. I walked in, you all were closing the room.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, I have done this before. It is not something I'm like, I've done this. And what happened is my finger got stuck and never moved it up so I could add the link. So that's why I said I got this. Anywho, we have wasted 8 minutes of your precious time that you can never get back. But we are going to make this happen. So we're going to do it. So let's see if they have it where you can actually just write the two colors. Because I am that person. We'll just see. So look. If you're looking on YouTube, you can kind of see it. They have turquoise and gradient. Like, this is the closest thing that they have. But you can also spruce it up. You can kind of lighten it, you know, to make it that way. So it's just a gradient, which actually, of course, you see the transition in between the two. You can add more things to it. I don't think that's very much bright. I don't know. You seem kind of bold with yours.
Okay, you know what? Would you click on the where the yellow is in the circle? Oh, wait. Go back up. It's on the left. What happened? Okay.
All right, let's start from the top.
Okay.
This circle?
All right, come down. No. I was actually looking at that circle where you are now, but come down a little bit. I saw something else.
All right.
Keep going, but don't go fast.
I got you.
Okay. Keep going. Okay, right there, where the yellow's on the bottom and the turquoise is on the top. It's not numbered, so I can't.
What's to the left of it?
Okay. Go back up and I will tell you. Because you passed it. It's above where it's green. It's really more of a bluish turquoise. So you can keep going. Okay. You see where the purple block is?
This purple block?
The purple square? No, keep going. Up there. Go up there. Yeah, right there. So if you move over to the left.
This one?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So if you move to the left, to the yellow block, yellow square, it's that one. That's the one. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So this is the one you want that's in the middle, or are you talking about something? Because you got to remember it's delayed.
No, the one that you have on the screen now.
Okay. I'm about to say, because this delayed. You see something seconds after I have already put it up. So that's why I said we're trying to make sure.
Oh, okay.
So,
but no, you got it.
So with this, you can use the seat. All right, so I'm sorry. What I did is, because this is actually a Facebook square. Like, this is for the size of a Facebook posting. I can left click, set it as a background, and then it'll stretch itself. If it's not quite as how you would like it, you can double click and you can kind of move the pic. Oh, this one is moving, but you can kind of move the picture around. Like, you notice how now it's more yellow at the bottom, more of the greenish, whatever. So you can do that with any kind of background that's already there.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. You press done and it saves it the way you want it.
Okay.
Now, the picture that we had those little white bubbles. Right? And the beauty with Canva is you can kind of tell it exactly what you want it to do. And it'll give you what is close as possible, if not exact, what they have. So on the left-hand side, we happen to have all kinds of command keys. So the template shows you, like, basically where we got our template is basically what you see with the gradient. So your template can be several different things. If you were doing presentations, things like that, whatever sizing you chose. So there's presentation, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's an A4, which is basically for informational brochures. You know, whatever size you pick, it's going to give you templates to let you know. And because we pick colors, they put colors together from templates. So that's what you're seeing on the screen. Elements is so that we can pick certain things that we want to use, whether it be graphics, stickers, you can see that now, videos, things of that nature. That is what is used. Audio, graphs, grids, things of that nature. Uploads are for pictures that you have either in your phone or on your computer or desktop or wherever you're using it from, that you wanted to upload into, add into your video. Text is self-explanatory. It's the box where you could have different types of text to bring alive your creation. Projects is really great to use if you're having several different things, but for different projects. And photos is self-explanatory. Styles is actually your color kits. Audio is your copyright free music or sounds. And videos are videos that they give as a complimentary to the site. So now you got all that.
Okay.
You can always go back and actually finish it. You know, go back and listen to it again for your explanation. So what else did you want to do with this? You wanted bubbles, right? I'm sorry, I got a call in.
What's happening is when you were going over the icons, I can't see that side of the screen for whatever the reason. So, but
you can't see the left-hand side of the screen?
No, I can only see where it says search anything from Canva, and it has audio and advertising. I can only see that panel.
All right, hold on. Hopefully that's a little better.
Okay, I see that. Thank you.
So now you can put it with the conversation. But you
Right.
now see the templates, the elements, uploads, text, all of that good information. So you know how it actually works with your project.
Right. But you can pick your own colors though, right?
Yes, you can. But if you're one that you don't have your brand colors, which is very, I even wrote I not write anything, but I did do a video about your hex codes and how important they are and how to upload them. That is what you use in styles. Because I have three main clients, which is my church and my two businesses. That's what you see underneath here where it says Untitled Brand Kit. So DNA is design agenda. That's what you guys are in right now. Savings with a Twist is my couponing and budgeting source. And then there's different ones underneath. So if you're not familiar with fonts, if you're not familiar with how to color brand, this is what you see underneath.
No, but I'm asking, like, you know how you have the blue and the yellow. You can change the colors to whatever you want.
Right. But I knew she wanted those, so I didn't want to mess around too much.
Okay.
Yes, that is accurate. Very accurate. Hold on.
Okay, great.
I'm sorry. All right. Hubby was trying to figure out what's going on with me. So we're going to go back to elements. And then we're going to write bubbles. Sorry for the typing in your ears.
Wow. Right.
So graphics. You write in bubbles, you got bubbles. Mm-hmm. Now you can do a singular bubble. You can do whatever type of bubble if you want. Like some of these look like what was there, but you make it smaller. Maybe. There you go. The only thing about this is it doesn't let you change colors. But you can fade it so that it looks like it's part of the design. Or in a sense of bubbles, like this is pretty to add to it, but you fade it out because you don't want it to be so broad that it takes away from your text.
Right.
So it just looks like, something that's added, like a beautiful added bonus to whatever you're doing. And then you got these sides you can take off, right? You can move those into the corner if you don't want to. And then if you put it in the corner, they love the transparency. You can make it brighter. Things of that nature.
Okay.
So that's the beauty of playing around with layering. What were you trying to create?
I think I wanted to use it as a background for a logo at the time.
Okay. So what stopped you?
I couldn't get my background together. And we were on a deadline, so we did something else. And the other person who had more facility with Canva created something. But I can still do it and just play around with seeing what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
And so here's my other question, and hopefully this won't keep you too long. So if I wanted to add a painterly, like if I wanted to add brush strokes here, could I do that?
What type of?
Like dipping a brush in more, in a bucket of yellow paint and apply.
Yep. See how you type at the top? This is the beauty of writing. You write at the top, paint brush strokes, right? Underneath graphics, or you can do photos. It will allow you to see all of that. So you do see all. Some of these change colors. There's no real rhyme or reason to say, oh, this one will change colors, this one won't. Some of them will, some of them won't. Put it that way. So you have this here, or you can just be specific and write yellow. So now you got all different kinds of yellow. If that's what you want. Yellow all the way to gold. I don't know how thick you may want it. Then there's also lines. but they're not really brush strokes.
Right.
They have, let's see. Yeah, oh, that looked like lipstick more than
Yeah.
anything.
Okay.
That's what I said. I don't know what type of line you're looking for. Were you looking for it to do certain things?
So, no, I just wanted, I wanted texture, almost like I was just continuously layering. And you are moving that stroke, what was in the box, by moving your cursor?
Yes. So what I'll do, hold on, those strips. Oh. So we'll say you wanted to add a little something to it, right? So there's an arrow, there's a twist button down here. And then if you want to have it a certain way, you can. Like if you were doing a brochure and you wanted to write it like that, you can. I got stripes. I should have just wrote lines. But the concept is still the same. You can use that spinning arrow side to side to figure out if you needed to add more to your design. If you want to just do, you have to use little keywords. There's borders, there's edges, there's okay, I didn't do all that. Borders, edges, corners, words like those, they will actually, my whole computer's acting up tonight. They will actually give you a chance to actually have it so that you can do more things. So if you say gold corners, you have these. So if you want to do what I like to call ta-da-da-da, you can add some ta-da-da-da. Like you have these types of things. You can just add and take them off the screen if that's what need. That doesn't go with it, but the concept is there. Like if you could use something like this at the very top, this lets you change your colors. And then you can pull it down some. And once you see these two boxes on the side, that lets you know that you're able to change the color. So maybe you want the bold black to be, maybe this green or whatever. So if you notice here, once we clicked on the color at the top, down here on the left-hand side, it brings you all the colors that's already down there so that you can use it in your design. So they help you with keeping brand specific. So if this was text, it could actually write in the text. It could actually use the colors that are down here because it pulled it from the picture. So like if I put a picture of something else, it will pull the colors out of that picture so that you can use any of the colors. And what you see here is called the hex code. You see the numbers underneath, the 54, whatever, 54. It's a 6-digit number letter series that tells the computer exactly what the color is. Right, whatever it is you need. And then at that point, this is where you are. So this is what you're seeing. So say we wanted to make it that blue. It would give you that blue, so it will cut some of it out. So now it just looks like a gold line. Or if you want to do it white to add different things or different type. You get where I'm going. Just something to add to your whatever. Your
So I'm gonna definitely go back and watch this, but what I'm thinking that you're doing is you clicked on the black in that
I did
in the pattern, and then you went to the colors and then clicked again.
That is correct. Back on that. So like the black here, I don't even know where that comes in at. It don't really come in nowhere, but they have two colors here. The gold is prominent, but this was the black that they had. But they have this other color that doesn't show up anywhere, which is interesting.
Maybe because it was a default?
No. It usually, if you have anything from Canva and they give you the options to change the colors. So this black would be the top and this gold would be the other color that you would have been able to change.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it was not it's not giving that option. So it could be anything as to why it turned out like this. But these are the kind of corners I like in certain presentations. And then remember that you can flip them if you needed to do something like that. And then you can always fade stuff out, which is always fun. So there you go. It's just a few things you can kind of use for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can always add your text. Go ahead.
How were you fading?
Okay, so let me get out of here. Fading goes as such. Let me get, I don't want to mess up the background. So we'll just use a picture. We'll just use these leaves for sake of conversation. So you place them.
And are you, I got one question. Are you talking about fading like a watermark kind of thing?
It could look like a watermark, or it could look like it's floating in the background. It could look like a shadow. It could be any way that you need it to look. Because they also have shadows, and some shadows have shapes. So like in this situation, here's the picture. Right here in the upper right hand corner says transparency, which I have to move my screen over. Let me make this a little bit smaller. You should be able to see full screen for real now. Give it a moment.
Yeah, I do see full screen.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So in the upper right hand corner, it says transparency.
I don't see it yet. Is it next to position? Oh, yes. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Transparency. And then you can fade so that it looks like it's in the background. And so like if you wanted to make this part of a corner, you just put it back there. And that's that.
Okay.
And then they have shadows, shadow leaves. Here's other things that you can add. So like say you didn't need all of that and you just wanted to have leaves for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the shadow of the leaves there. You don't have to worry about the color text, flowers, things of that nature. So when you start playing with Canva, you want to try to use as much of the name as possible to kind of give Canva a direction.
Okay.
So like if you were doing a Caribbean scene or a menu, you could use something like this, you know, just use those stuff off the corner. I'm good for that. I'm good for using half the photo inside of another photo, because sometimes you just want that corner to add more. And even with a shadow, you can fade it out a little bit more if that's what you need. Right. And you don't have to worry about color at all. So you can do a lot with it. I have a ball. I will be on here for hours. And knowing I have things to do, I started using a lot of these types of shadows. I use shadows underneath pictures. I did a book cover. I'll show you very quickly some of the stuff I've done. I've done a book cover for my pastor. He finally wrote a book. We were very proud of him. And then we had to do a sign of some sort. And so the book, we did the mock. Canva's really great for mock-ups. We did the mock-up, we put the book up there, and it looked like it just still needed some stuff. So with that being entailed, you know, they have the shadow section. You can kind of see where you can do it. Underneath certain photos, it will allow you to actually have, you do edit image, and it'll cast a shadow for certain things. So here's what we did recently for him. If it comes up.
Lovely.
Thank you. So it'll eventually come up. But in interim, this is what we do. Like you have to sit with it and be layering and to have fun with it. Like I have a class underneath my account, my website, and it was like Canva for starters. It's like if you just want to start and just learn the basics, I teach you how to do your name in layers. I teach you how to, use symbols and colors and layers just so you have an idea of how to play with it. So here it is. It's finally wanting to come up. And so like I can explain this to you. I got you. What it is my bit rate is off. That's what's going on. All right, I hear you, computer. But with the mock photo of the book, that is just a cop. That is just the front of the book. Hopefully you can see it. This is just the front of the book. Underneath Canva, they have the option of mock books. So that's just a picture of it on top of one of their mock photos. Behind it is a shadow that was in the elements area. And then this is a layered background.
Okay.
So it's just a purple.
I see that.
Go ahead.
I see the shadow.
Yep.
And
that doesn't really
on top of that background. So I think I can see the layers from, or it looks like a gradient a little bit.
So what this is smoke under there. It's like a.
By the way, when I'm talking about the looking like a gradient, I'm talking about the far right from the edge of the page.
Right, so, but it's basically actually the picture underneath.
Okay, got it.
I don't know why it's not letting me move anything. Like underneath here. Oh goodness! Did I lock it? I locked it. That's why. Locking is your best friend at times, because otherwise you'll have an issue.
You can come back in your image.
There you go. Yeah. So like you see that it's just purple, and so I added that, and so like the edging here is what makes it a gradient. Like it changes it up.
Okay.
And then you can the shadow attached itself to the book. So you can put that there.
I saw. Yes. Okay.
And then you can move stuff around. Like that's the picture I took of him. And here we go. This is actually our logo. I pulled that up from our upload. It's a picture of the physical church. I'd use pictures that were relevant, which were the keys, because it is a diary and you can see the lock. I go for my I put it on the sides here, my little corners, and I kept it continuous through here. When you're playing with font, try not to use no more than 2, 3 at the most, because you never know. But the top is the same as the bottom, and all that's in the middle is consistent. Always remember, when you're giving information, you want to have the most clearest of fonts, because you don't want someone to misunderstand a letter, a number, a date, a price, a link, any of that. So you want to try to keep that part as clear as possible. So that's what you're seeing here on this as a display. So yeah, I have a ball with Canva. You can actually move the book any kind of way you want it. I have a ball.
Oh my God! Okay.
You got this.
There was a reason. Oh my God! And that's a good thing. It's really not bad at all. I used to I was learning Photoshop like donkey years ago, so some of this is familiar.
Okay.
I just haven't been back on it, and I used to use it to create information for my own business, and I am really interested in doing some things again, playing around. And from what people have told me, Canva is really easy.
It's easy, and it allows you to do so many different things.
I like that what you've done. I love that.
Which one?
The one with him, the picture of him
on
top of the gold. Yeah.
That was he just got his doctorate. So I took that photo that you saw in the book cover, removed the background, and added him there. And then I have other photos of him, and I faded them in like throughout the years. Like they're like one photo. This photo on the left, once it comes up, the photo on the left was a different tenure. Oh, come on. Was a different tenure in his teachings. And this is like more current on the right. So how he's grown is actually here.
Got it.
And then I was just playing around trying to figure out, like, this is very, very old. I was like, he would have probably been upset if I'd have put that there. But yeah, this is him. This is my pastor.
Okay.
And this was what we presented to him. Plus, he's a Omega Phi. So, oh my God, everything is
purple. Well, there you go.
Yeah, everything is purple and gold for him. I'm not mad at him. Everything is purple and gold. But that's book covers.
Yeah.
You can do so many different things in Canva. Now we're doing, we did calendars. You can see all kinds of stuff I created. So that's what I said. You can have a ball in Canva. I made comic book covers. This was his presentation, his 14th anniversary. We did presentations. Yeah, virtual backgrounds I've made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as I said, just have fun with Canva. I have a decent amount of videos underneath. I made my own certificates.
Okay.
So that's what I said. Just go and enjoy yourself. Don't worry if it is not as great as someone else's, because you will lose your mind trying to do all of that. So just enjoy it. Like
I think it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. Because some people be like, well, it don't look pretty enough. Oh, that's just have somebody else. It's when you get you a creative buddy. And with your creative buddy, you guys get together and be like, listen, what you think of this? What does it need more of? Like, this is my clothing line that I'm creating on Shopify, social attraction wear. And it's going to be more and more stuff under there that you can get off of there. This was the creative studio. I was doing a 1 hour workshop where you could sit with me with Canva. We made gift certificates, did all kinds of stuff. That's my grandma over here.
Okay.
So yeah, just go enjoy yourself with it. I'm around. Cindy Lou's around. We're all here for you.
I'm gonna look on your site, and you said you want. I'm gonna join your club. I think. Wait, I gotta go back because. Yes, you do. Yes, I will join your club if you'll have me.
Oh.
And you said you do this.
We do this every Tuesday. And now that my schedule has changed, I'll be doing it more frequently to help out more.
Okay. Tuesdays at 5:30. Okay, I'll see.
Yep. You got this. You got this.
How long have you been
doing Canva? Since 2020.
Were you using other programs before this? Or did you start?
No, I started with, I put it like this. God is mysterious, I swear. In 2016, I started making items in clip art, as well as I learned how to erase certain parts of clip art and make certain pictures that I need. So because I was teaching Canva, not teaching Canva, I was teaching couponing, which I still do. That was one of the things I had to create presentations for. Like show you how certain things work. Because couponing doesn't sound as appealing until you actually get a chance to see it in work. So I had to show you comparison shopping. I had to show you what it looked like to have this coupon and that coupon, and then the text and the math and the, so I had different pictures that were like calculators, and, I'm taking pictures from there to put it to here. And then when the pandemic hit, we all kind of had to shift. And so once it shifted in such a manner, I just sat with Canva all day long. So like, this is a book cover that I made. It was a challenge. Mm-hmm. And they was like, oh, when that comic book coming out? I'm like, never. Never. But I got challenged. and I won the challenge. I made a fictional character and made her a comic book, and
Nice.
it's kind of stuff like that, you know. That's what I said. You get a chance to have fun with it. Oh my goodness. And then of course they reward you, and they give you these acknowledgments of, hey, you've made 50 designs, you've made 100 designs, you made 1,000 designs, 5,000 designs, and that's actually very encouraging that they notice what you're doing.
Oh, okay. All right. I do get emails from Canva sometimes about lessons that they're holding.
Mm-hmm. On Eventbrite, I would say go to some,
okay.
because I get the first notes. I have the beauty, and I'm not saying it for bragging rights, but I get to sit in the beta process. So like when they have,
okay, that's great.
Yeah, when they have certain things and it's before they roll it all the way out, they have a couple of us come, and in the midst of that, we're able to actually sit and partake in. So that's like really, it's such an honor, to be able to do so.
That's great. I mean, I did not hear it as bragging at all.
You didn't hear what? I'm sorry.
I didn't hear it as bragging at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's an honor to sit like we did.
Right. I heard the honor piece.
Oh, definitely.
Which is great.
Yeah, I was one of the. I think I was in a Zoom room of like maybe 30 some odd people when they first did the video background remover.
Okay.
Before they even rolled it out, they had us sampling with different videos, templates, and like, okay, does this really work? Does this not really work? That type of thing. And so it was good business. It was good business.
Yeah, that's how they test things. That's how they find out what they should be doing. I totally understand that.
All right, so I'm going to end the actual stream, but we can still.
Okay.
So it's coming off of YouTube.